Good morning, everybody. How are you guys today? Oh, you're right. We didn't do our song yet. All right, are you ready? Can you pat your legs and clap your hands? All right. Pat, clap, pat, clap. Good morning, friends. How are you? Good morning, friends. How are you? I'm so glad you came to Circle on this very special day. Thank you. Good morning, friends. How are you? Good morning, friends. All right, wait till I show you all the answers. Are you happy this morning? Are you excited? Are you shy? Are you sleepy? Are you angry? Are you scared? How are you this morning? I'm so glad to hear that. How are you this morning?
I'm happy.
You're happy? Can you show me? Good job. All right. I hope you guys had a great holiday weekend. It was so much fun to spend extra time with family and friends. All right. Are we ready to jump into calendar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a very important question in a minute. Okay? Let's do our months of the year song and pay attention to all the possible answers. Are you ready? Ready? There's January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Oh, yeah. All right. Do you know what month we're in? It starts with a D, and it says
December.
December. Good job. We are in the month December for a few more days.
December tomorrow, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, a few more days, including Thursday and Friday. Can we do our days of the week song? Do you remember how many days of the week there are? It's 5 and 2 more. Do you remember how many? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Sit down. I have some marker on my finger and it is okay. Can you help me count? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Ready? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 7 días, 7 días, 7 días de la semana. 7 días, 7 días, 7 días de la semana. Domingo, lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado. Domingo, lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado. All right, good singing. Can you help me count to 31? There are 31 days in December. Are you ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Good counting. All right, let's do our weather. But I forgot to clean this off. All right, you have to ask your caregiver if you can go over to the window and look high and look low and look all around and see what your weather is outside today, because your weather might be different than mine. But if your caregiver says that they don't want you going over to the window today, it is okay. You could follow along with me instead. Okay? Go ask. All right, good job. Are you ready to sing? All right. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Is it windy? Is it cloudy? Is there rain or is there snow? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? What is your weather like today? Wow, so many different answers. Some of you have really hot sunny days. Some of you have really freezing snowy days. And some of you have rain. That is so cool. It is very windy outside. And you're right, it's cold. You need jacket and shoes to go outside to play. So let's find our windy card. Is this a windy card?
No.
Is this a windy card?
No.
No. Oh. Is this our windy card?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you put it up for me? Okay. All right. Now, today is cold, or we definitely need to wear a jacket, but it's not as cold as it's been the last couple days here. The last couple days, we were told to be very, very careful because it was going to be below 0. I need you to color from here down. Can you do that? Push a little harder. There you go. Don't. If you push this way and not just the tip, then it draws better. There you go. I believe I fixed the link down below for the thermometer. If not, email me and I can send you a copy so that you guys can fill out your thermometer at home. Are you all done coloring? Good job. Are you all done coloring? Yes? Okay. Thank you. That was a very good job. All right, everybody. We did our calendar. We did our weather. I think it's time for us to do a song and then move on to a story. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. What song do we want to do? Do we want to do 5 Little Speckled Frogs, or do we want to do 5 Little Monkeys, or do you want to do
I do sparkle frogs.
Speckled Frogs?
Yeah.
You guys okay with that? All right. Ready? You have to show me your hollow log. You show me your hollow log? Okay, because that means that the middle of the log is empty and it can float on top of the water. And then can you show me your 5 speckled frogs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5? Okay, ready? 5 little speckled frogs sat on a hollow log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. Now there are 4 green speckled frogs. Ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit, or glub, glub. However you say. Okay. 4 little speckled frogs sat on a hollow log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. Now there are 3 green speckled frogs. Ribbit, ribbit. Glub, glub. 3 little speckled frogs sat on a hollow log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. Now there are 2 green speckled frogs. Ribbit, ribbit. 2 little speckled frogs sat on a hollow log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. Now there is only 1 green speckled frog.
I say glub, glub, glub.
Okay, you can say glub, glub. 1 little speckled frog sat on a hollow log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. Now there are no green speckled frogs.
Glub, glub.
There's no speckled frogs. They're gone. All right.
Mommy, I can find it. The helper. I can find it.
You're going to be my helper?
Yes, I help her be find it. Just find out how her find it.
Okay, can you sit down?
Yeah.
Turn on your listening ears. Close your lips. Put your eyes up here, because I'm going to start our story. Are you ready? All right. This is our story today. It's called The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn. Are you ready? All right. Scoot a little bit closer. It's a raccoon. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. "I don't want to go to school," he told his mother. "I want to stay at home with you. I want to play with my friends and play with my toys and read my books and swing on my swing. Please, may I stay home with you?"
Yeah.
Let's see what she said. Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and she nuzzled him on the ear. "Sometimes we all have to do things that we don't want to do," she told him gently, "even if they seem strange and scary at first. But you will love school once you start." How do you think Chester is feeling? How do you think Chester's feeling?
Yeah.
Sad? You agree? Yeah, I think Chester's feeling sad.
I said they're really heavy sounds.
You will make new friends and play with new toys. You will read new books and swing on new swings. Besides, she added, "I know a wonderful secret that will make your..." Listen. Listening ears, remember? "I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and as cozy as your days at home." I wonder what that secret is. What do you think the secret is to make his days his nights at school seem as fun as his days at home? Let's find out. Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. A secret? Please don't do that. What kind of secret? "A very old secret," said Mrs. Raccoon. "I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the kissing hand." "The kissing hand?" asked Chester. "What's that?" Please go sit in your seat and listen to the story. You're humming and our friends aren't going to be able to hear. "I'll show you." Mrs. Raccoon took Chester's left hand and she spread open his fingers into a fan. Leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand up his arm and into his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with a special warmth. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. "Now," she told Chester, "whenever you feel lonely and need a little loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, 'Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you.' And that very kiss will jump to your face and fill you with toasty, warm thoughts." She took Chester's hand and she carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. "Now, do be careful not to lose it," she teased him. "But don't worry, when you open your hand and wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick." Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother's love would go with him wherever he went, even school. That night, Chester stood in front of his school, and he looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. "Give me your hand," he told her. What do you think he's going to do with his mother's hand? That's a good idea. Let's find out. Chester took his mother's hand in his own. He unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Then he leaned forward and kissed her hand right in the center. Now you have a kissing hand too, he told her, with a gentle goodbye and a I love you. Chester turned and danced away. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across the tree limb and enter school. As the hoot owl rang the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. Chester loves you, it sang. Chester loves you. Do you think the first day of school is hard for mommies and daddies and caregivers too? Yeah. We're used to seeing you guys at home. And then we have to let you go to school. It's hard for us to say goodbye to you guys too. So then everybody had kissing hands, and that's the end of our story today. Listening ears. All right. Thank you for joining me for calendar and weather and story time today. If you are staying for preschool, we're going to go over to our next activity. And if you're joining us on YouTube, then I will see you on our next day. Goodbye.